Ultimately, every decision that we make as architects has a very long-term implication.
Manasc Isaac has always felt that it's been leaders in our particular area of architecture.
We always try to act in a way that improves the quality of life in our community. We have a fantastic team, people from almost every country and continent. We have architects, we have engineers, we have interior designers, industrial designers, graphic designers, landscape architects.
We have all of our engineers and all of our design team, as well as our clients, all together from the very outset of projects.
Some of the best ideas come from people who are completely out of their element. How we work interdependently, we can take those calculated risks and we can push through ideas that have never been tried before, architecturally or in the engineering world.
Creativity is really important and critical to us. The more we can encourage people to be creative and give them the freedom to express themselves, the better it is.
No, that can't be done, or it hasn't been done, and it takes a fair bit of courage to say, yeah, we know that it hasn't been done that way, and we are confident that we can do it.
We were the first people to begin working with First Nations when nobody else was particularly interested in doing that. We were the first people to be interested in the idea of sustainability. We really enjoy being the first people to get at something.
The most important thing is to reduce our waste. That includes how we select materials for our buildings. It includes making buildings last as long as possible. We always try to think of a way to repurpose or reimagine everything that we come into contact with.
So we had this tree on a project site that was unfortunately going to be removed. So we had one of our interior designers take the lead on salvaging that tree.
It was really important to me for that community to understand that it was not going to just be taken down and turned into mulch. At the same time, here in Edmonton, we were renovating the office to an activities-based working style environment. What happens if we have sort of this very long table that could act as the heart of the office? I think we're a society that is very quick to just disregard and get rid of, and we don't think of the possibilities and the opportunities that exist. This tree coming down has now provided a new community space in this office for innovation.
Our solutions to sustainable buildings, for example, are fundamental things like operable windows, lots of daylight.
Sometimes it's also looking at how to transpose ideas we see in the natural world to the building world.
That's something I'm trying to head up, which is called biomimicry. So we're trying to see ways of being able to use nature as a driver for that.
The kind of work that we do really is co-creating the future. We're creating things that don't yet exist.
It's really important to us that we make as attractive a building or project as we possibly can.
The quality of environment, the quality of experience, the quality of aesthetic.
We avoid certain projects like strip malls and big box stores and the goofy things that seem very frivolous and temporary. I think there's enough ugly buildings out there that the world doesn't need anymore.
I think that humor and a sense of fun is something which is really critical. And that's one of the reasons why on Friday afternoons at 4:30 we stop and have beer. So hopefully you guys can join us.
I've been with Manasc Isaac for 10 years, and they have taught me to see opportunity where it didn't exist before.